Hi, my name is Amber Perkins, Director of Alumni Relations at the Krannert School of Management. Here today with an alum, OJ Saunders. Hi, OJ.
Hi, how's it going, Amber?
It's so good to have you here.
Great.
OJ, you are the Chief Operating Officer at a company in the Bahamas. Is that right?
Correct.
Well, we're
Correct.
so glad you traveled all the way to West Lafayette from the Bahamas, Freeport.
Yep.
And the name of the company, Conet Bahamas. Describe to us what that is.
Well, it's interesting. So my dad is part owner. I'm part owner as well, but my dad and his partner started the company a couple of years back, and his partner really much focused on trade with China, and that's basically the core focus of our business. We direct purchase products from China and sell them locally. So the idea was actually an acronym for Communications over Network and Training, which has nothing to do with home improvement products today. But at the time, the name stuck, and so we ran with it, and so it's become kind of a focal for the company.
Well, that's great, and we're really excited for you to be here speaking to our students, and we really want to know, I think, first off, what brought you from the Bahamas to West Lafayette, Indiana, to study at Purdue University?
Yeah, it's a popular question.
Yeah.
Really, it was the reputation. I don't know how much people in Indiana know, but the further away from Indiana you get, the higher the reputation is. Mm-hmm. And, so when I got accepted, that was pretty much the equivalent of being accepted into Ivy League. After researching the school and, like I said, between the reputation and what I could tell from it, because I hadn't had the chance to visit, it just seemed like the right fit for me. And, it turns out it was a good choice for me.
That's
the right
right.
choice.
So you came to the Krannert School and
That's
studied
right.
economics, right?
Right.
What was that decision? Why business? Why management? Why econ?
Business was always something I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. My dad's an entrepreneur. He started off as a welder, no high school degree or anything, and up until the point I left the college, he had started 2 businesses. So for me, I wanted to be a businessman. That was a given for me. Where in that I started to feel finance, because the flexibility of it, once you can understand a balance sheet or income statement, you don't have to limit yourself to one area of business, right? And so my senior year, I actually started off in management, and I decided that I wanted to do economics. So I had a pretty brutal senior year where I had 21 credits back to back to try to finish in 4 years with my economics degree.
Oh my gosh.
And so I didn't even get to enjoy the classes like I wanted to, but I wanted to graduate with an economics degree, and so I made it happen.
And now you did. Well, congrats on that. So it's been 5 years since you've been here.
That's right.
And you've had quite the career with several experiences since you landed at your company that you're at today. So you were hired into GE Aviation, right?
You got it.
Can you talk us a little bit through that experience and how it led you to where you're at today?
Yeah, sure. So I actually had the chance to intern with Nielsen with their FLP program, which was Financial Leadership Program. And when I came back for senior year, I did a couple of interviews, and I accepted GE's F&P program, which is the Financial Management Program. And basically, it's a 2-year, 6-month rotational program around the business in different areas of finance. It was a great experience. Got a chance to not only travel around different areas of the business, but physically travel. So I stayed in Prague for my final rotation for 9 months, which was a great experience. My first time being out the country for an extended period like that. So much so I didn't want to leave. But I came back, took a role in Cincinnati, where I was overseeing the engineering business, the engineering budget for the systems business. And I had to go back home. I had my grandmother had passed. And when I went back home, my dad and his partner had mentioned that, they felt where the business was at, we can do some things together. And for me, after I had that experience with GE and finance and absorbing all that core business acumen, I was ready to go back home and kind of do some things there.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So then how would you say that your time spent at the Krannert School really helped prepare you for all that you just described?
Oh, man. It was... If I could show you my resume when I first got here, it's a stark contrast. I mean, really, it was not only the classes. It was some core knowledge that I obtained here, but a lot of it was the softer stuff with the professional development. I got a lot of exposure with the SMEF career fair freshman and sophomore year. I was the VP of SMM's professional development pillar. And so I led the corporate networking reception my junior year, so I had a lot of exposure to recruit. So I had a lot of feedback in terms of how I should be preparing myself, what persons are looking for in their resumes or interviews, what the STAR method is like. And I also utilized the career services office in Krannert on the third floor. I think the name has changed now.
It's our Krannert Professional Development Center.
Yeah, that's right. So Eric Prop and his team, they helped a lot as well. So
That's great.
yeah, I utilized as much as I can, and Krannert had a lot to offer to help me get to where I was able to be at with GE.
So we have you here today to speak to Krannert students
Yeah.
in our executive forum. And what would you say is the message that you hope students walk away from after they hear your talk?
I would say purpose, really, because a lot of us come here with plans of where we want to be, and the reality is that those plans don't always go the way we want it to go, right? So it has to be something that continues to fuel you, when ups or down. I had my challenges here at Krannert or here at Purdue. With Nielsen, I didn't get a job offer from Nielsen when I graduated, but I still kept at it, and I had a couple opportunities, including General Electric. But I felt that's where I was meant to be, and that's what fueled me to continue going. And so, whatever you're doing, be passionate about it. Have a reason to do it. Don't focus just on trying to be better than the next person, but focus on trying to be the better you. And I think it'll take you far.
Great. Well, certainly an important message. Again, we're really happy to have you here, OJ. So
Thanks
thanks a lot.
Appreciate you.